That's my spot.
We're gonna mix it up.
No. That's my spot, man. That's my spot.
Oh, but look, this is what I was just looking for.
What's going on? What are these woggy pillows? Are they from Syria?
No, they're from Turkey.
What's going on, guys?
Well, we're not really too sure, but anyway, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Lebs on League. We have no idea what we're about to talk about, but let's just start. That's Lebs style. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the elephant in the room, and I'm not talking about Bass. I am talking about Stephen Kearney looking like he's got the boot. Is it official? Do we know?
Yeah, it's official. Gone.
Hey, hang on.
6 months.
Hang on.
What?
Sorry. Bass cousin now, Johnny. Let's continue. What's going on? What do you want to say?
Wait. I want to talk Parramatta.
We don't want to talk
I
Parramatta.
want to talk about Parramatta.
Let's
Why?
talk Parramatta.
I wanted to say it ahead of you this time, though.
I'm over it.
I want to talk Parramatta.
Let's talk Parramatta. This is going to be fantastic. This has been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Mate,
boys?
how much money are you going to put on Parramatta to beat Melbourne this week?
It happened last time, Jason, when Brian Smith left and Jason Taylor took over. Excuses were gone. Performance, it was put up time, mate. So
My house is going on it. Guaranteed.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic. Let's do that. We're talking about gambling all of a sudden.
Sorry.
Boys, I mean, I think when we spoke about this earlier in the season, we thought there was no way Stephen Kearney was going to go, and you thought he was solid for next year. What's changed?
Well, we kept losing games.
Kept losing games. I don't remember you saying, even if we don't win another game for the rest of the season, Stephen Kearney's still safe. Anyway, who's going to be his replacement? Who are we talking about?
I've got no idea. Interim apparently is Chris Anderson and some other dude I've never heard of. That's the interim coach at the moment. But they're chasing Craig Bellamy.
can we pretty much? That's your rumour.
Ricky Stewart?
Ricky Stewart's already signed. Do you know that?
Ricky Stewart, mate, Phil Rothfield said he's going to Canberra.
Phil Roth.
And Phil Rothfield, whatever he says, is true.
Nobody wants to go to Canberra. It was minus 6 degrees there.
If you read it in the Telegraph, it must be
It
true.
must be true.
Must be true.
So we're getting Craig Bellamy.
So you
And Steve Kearney might get assistant or something.
Fist pump. You excited? What are the Souths?
I can't get excited about
I
Parramatta.
mentioned Souths, so I can't help myself. What are the
Oh,
Parramatta?
South!
What about that? Let's talk about
I must say,
We're not here to talk
I
about
must
South.
say, hey, listen.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
But you know what's that done there? Hey, Al? You got to admit
What?
that showed South's fans a big thing.
What? Hang in there and stuff?
Yeah. Besides that, what do you think South's fans would have learned from that performance?
What do they have learned?
That they can't win the comp.
He asked me the same thing earlier on. I don't understand what that means.
Surely, if the Roosters, right? Did you see the draw we played against Cronulla the week before? No Gallen, no Jeremy Smith, no Bakuya, no Colin Best, and we stumbled to a draw.
And
then we play the fourth best side in the comp, and they struggle to beat us.
But you always do that.
And
This
Brian
is-
Smith
this is,
is
no, this
still-
is one thing you always do.
What about Brian Smith?
What about it?
Are we going to talk about Brian Smith? Are we going to put the pressure? Because we put pressure on Kearney, and Ray Spognola obviously watches Lebs on League.
Obviously he does.
So let's put pressure on Brian Smith.
Well, we put pressure on Wayne Bennett. Nobody's got anywhere near us there.
We're untouchable.
Wayne
We can talk
Bennett's too
about
hard.
anyone.
Now, Ricky Stewart hasn't said yay or nay to anything. And I'll tell you what.
Oh, I reckon he has.
Let's just mention a very, very important fact here.
Bright light, man.
Just don't look at the light.
With a lot
Can't
of...
help it. It's like you say, don't look down, and what do?
Don't look at the light.
With the turn into comedy hour again.
Yes. What are we talking about?
Well, if Ricky Stewart, with all the money that gets freed up, does go to your club, he can attract some players. A lot of players will play for Ricky Stewart.
Mate, we'll pay him $5 million. It doesn't matter. As long as we get rid of Kearney, and now the players will lift, hopefully we get someone that's going to get some structure and a bit of discipline in the players. Because, mate, there's no discipline. No one cares. So they just got to aim up for themselves and see what happens.
You know, unfortunately,
can we still make the 8?
whether we like it or not.
But now you got a chance.
No, they haven't got a chance. It's all over. Now that it comes down to it, you know, honestly, at the end of the day, what were they waiting for? If this was
Exactly,
happen,
what they were waiting for. 6 months ago, at the beginning of the year, 2-3 games, bang. What did he do last year? Nothing.
they left it in a... Like, it got down to a stage where now...
It's a diabolical stage.
The players have no more excuses. And, you know, it's time to put up or shut up now. You can't turn around and say, oh, you know, there's... What is it? Friction in the ranks? Or factions in the ranks? It's all over and done with now.
Lebs never get those sorts of things right. I say play out of my pants instead of playing out of the skin. But look, I think they haven't had excuses for a long time. I don't understand now why this is going to make any difference.
Look, inevitably, when you're in the bottom part of
They
the
had
eight,
nowhere to run or hide, you know, 5 or 6 rounds.
Yeah,
It's an excuse. It's a reason now.
But, you know,
It's an excuse to perform now.
look at the sides that are going down the bottom half of the 8. If you're like actually the bottom 4, the ones that pretty much can't make the 8, inevitably, you know, discipline does go out the window. Discipline goes out the window. Motivation goes out the window.
And then you pull out amazing games like you had against South Sydney on Monday.
It's not hard to do that against South.
No,
They're
it's
just
not. It's just that
they're our whipping boy.
Man, they're on fire.
You struggled.
Souths are on fire.
You
though.
struggled against us.
No, we'll take a few things away from that. We'll learn, and then we'll come back.
I got to admit that was clever by Braithen Astor kicking off to Dave Taylor. But you know, Dave did.
Brave Nesta. That guy should buy a lottery ticket, Brave Nesta. How many good contracts has he got?
Every contract he ever signed was a good one, and I'm yet to see him play a decent game of footy.
If he's not shouting his manager lunch every single day for the past 10 years,
that's all he does though. Shout. He shouts. He shouts at the ref. He's got his hands up. He's
God,
always
he's
just doing
nowhere.
this instead of playing the game. It's always look on his face. It's like George Costanza when he's working. He's angry.
I don't think
It's like he's working hard because he's angry.
his
I don't
teammates
get
don't
it.
even want to play with him.
Huh?
His teammates don't want to play with him. They don't like him. No one likes him.
Why are you saying that? You can't say that.
You can't say that.
That's just
Well, is
hearsay and innuendo.
Is there any fact behind that?
He's saying innuendo.
Yeah.
The whole show, Lebs on League, is he's saying innuendo.
Absolutely.
And I
That's
can't
the
talk
one.
about
Yes.
I can't talk
He's
about that.
absolutely right.
I want, no.
You nailed
No.
it.
It's like a kid.
You can.
And you know where
You can
that
talk about
hearsay came
Brandon
from?
Astor.
Bass. You heard it from Bass.
You can talk about.
Oh, we
Braithen
can't talk
Astor.
about Brave Nesta.
You can
He's
talk about
shit.
Braithen Astor, but you can't say nobody likes him. His teammates don't like him.
They don't
that's
like
just
him.
that's hearsay and innuendo.
They don't like him. Have you seen the way he talks to them?
So
on the
nobody
field?
likes Jared Hayne
Nah, a lot of people don't like Jared Hayne.
at your club,
Yeah, of course.
but that's again hearsay and innuendo. You're saying you think that you can't turn around
I
and say
heard that
that.
from you,
What are
so
you talking
therefore hearsay, I heard it from
Phil Rothwood
Cousin
said it.
Al.
Oh,
It's in the
sorry, I'll
Telegraph.
take it all back.
No one wants to play with Brave Nesta.
Hey guys,
And he's going to stuff up Benji Marshall next year too.
this is what happens when we have no agenda.
We've got nothing.
We go all over the place.
I just
I'm
woke
going
up.
to talk about, and Bass doesn't want to talk about this, but I want to talk about it. I understand that tomorrow at Brookvale Oval, I'll start that again, tomorrow at Brookvale Oval, the Canterbury Bankstown Leagues Club is looking at increasing or upping the security for Des Hassel when he goes out to play Manly tomorrow night.
Is that?
Yeah,
He's saying innuendo?
Yeah,
It is?
more than likely, but I just want to know what your response
you
is.
read it somewhere. You said, or you heard it somewhere.
I heard it somewhere.
So how's hearsay and innuendo? Somebody's already quoted it. How's that hearsay and innuendo?
Because I heard it
You
from
missed the
why-
point.
That's why Hasler.
Because I heard it from someone who said it.
That's why Hasler was praying for Sam Cassiano to be suspended. Because if he was suspended, he wouldn't need 15 security guards.
Because he'll just be
He'll just be the man
the
mountain.
security himself.
He'll just be the security himself.
You know, and do you think there's any cause or reason for him to be alarmed in order to go out to Brookvale Oval?
Yeah, there should be, because I reckon he's going to get shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to go for him.
I've been
I would.
I've been to a game out of Brookvale
I'll
Oval.
spend $6.50 on a cold meat pie and throw it at him.
It's
Why?
pretty hard out there.
Why?
Because he ditched him.
Are we saying that? Hang on.
He ditched him.
Hey, no, wait. So,
lovely.
name one person
We
who's
missed
been
you last
really
week.
loyal.
We missed you last week. I must
Did
say.
you do a show last
We did a show without you
And
last
we
week.
had that pink mattress behind
Yeah.
us that made us look really foolish.
Yeah, we looked like, you know. But honestly,
Did you do a show last week?
yeah.
You haven't watched our episode. We had 2 episodes last
Heck
week.
Well, how can you do a show without me?
How are we going to get our numbers up if we're not even watching our own show on YouTube?
I didn't know you did a show. I'll get on
kidding.
now.
You're kidding.
I'll get on later.
Yeah, but like I said, the last week we mentioned the Golden Point. We're going to give you a right to mention that if you like.
Oh, Golden Point, yeah.
What do you think?
I reckon it should stay.
Should stay.
You know what? And I heard a caller this couple of days ago, and he came out with the best idea I've ever heard because everyone's ringing up giving their opinions.
I hope it's not the same idea Bass came up with just before we went on air because he's got a pearler. Go on, tell
Did
me.
you read it in the paper yesterday?
No, you can fun suck it. Go. Go.
No,
Go.
what's
Tell-
your idea?
Go.
No, you
go.
tell first. You tell first.
Go.
Go. What is it? What do you reckon?
It wasn't in the paper. A caller rang up.
Just tell us.
All right. Will you hurry up and fucking tell us?
Now,
Yeah.
if you go for a field goal
Yeah.
in Golden Point,
Yeah.
40 metres out,
Yeah.
That's what I said.
and the misses,
Yeah, turn over.
no, from where it kicked it
From
from.
where it kicked it
So,
That's
Is it
the
the
best.
paper?
what a top idea.
No, I didn't say it was my idea. I said I heard it.
I love it though.
Isn't that a good idea?
Absolutely.
I do. I agree with Bass
Absolutely.
when he told
That's
me.
what we
You
said.
heard the same caller.
I read it in the paper.
It was in the paper. Oh, he's
This
a caller.
guy must have.
So the
Let's
caller
go
must have
around.
written the
He
paper.
read it in the paper, then he tried to claim it as he's the caller, I think.
He's
But listen,
so-
That's a good idea.
let me tell you something. We were talking about this last week, right?
But you would have known.
Crack
that
the game
when
of
you watched-
footy. Crack the game of
That's
footy. You're
Yeah.
down to Golden Point. What does it degenerate into?
A farce.
Right? So yeah, 40 minutes out. You want to chance your arm? You miss? Hand
Well,
over. Love it.
Perfect.
Love it.
Perfect. Then they'll
Absolutely.
Or you can just go golden. If you go golden try, they're just going to throw it out willy nilly.
I don't think it should be golden
But
try.
how
either.
exciting would that be?
I don't think it should be golden try. The other one I think it should be, if it goes into extra time, play the extra time. Play the extra
Play
time.
the full 10 minutes.
Full 10 minutes, 5 minutes
Kick a
each
field
way.
goal. If
Kick a
that's
field
all
goal,
that's
it's
been
game
kicked
on.
at the end of it, it's
At
one-
the end of extra
you get 1
time,
point.
you don't get in soccer golden goal. And it's extra time first. Play extra time.
Far out. This game's going to be like gridiron. It's going to go for 3 hours.
No, just extra time. Extra
No,
time is
it's
5
only
minutes
extra
each
time.
way. After that, it's a draw.
And how often have we
It's a draw.
gone? How many games have gone into
Well, play the
extra
full
point?
time.
Play the full time. If you kick a field goal, go back and kick off. Play the extra 5 minutes each way.
Okay.
So
Like
that
it used to
way,
be.
like it used to be. So that way, at least the other side still has the right of. If you win the toss and you can give good, meterage, kick a field goal, it's over.
That's
Where's
not
the
bad.
right of reply for the other side?
It's not a bad idea. Go back to what we used to.
Okay, we're going to call it quits there because we don't want this to go too long.
Yeah.
And Cousin Al has to go home and watch our last 2 episodes of Lebs on League to actually increase our
You know
numbers.
you have to do it.
I'm taping. I've got to watch the reruns of the Shire.
Oh, no.
Is there reruns already? They've only had one
I've
episode.
taped it. I've
I've
taped it.
taped it.
I've got to watch it.
Why would
Are you there?
Huh?
Are you there in the Shire?
In the Shire?
Yeah.
Are
Do
you
you know?
serious? I'm not allowed in the Shire.
Why?
We're not allowed.
Is your name Ali?
Ali.
I thought Lebs were allowed to go back.
No.
No.
They're
They've
not allowed in the Shire.
Still.
How good is that Shire?
they've taken around.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, no,
It's
absolutely
I've never
not.
seen it either. I'm just.
They've taken down
You
the rabbit
say it and you
fence.
eat that.
They've taken down the rabbit fence. We can get back in.
Yeah.
Vince is down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, what else are we talking about? What's next?
We're talking about, thank you for watching another episode of Lebs on League. We'll
Is
be
that
back
it?
again
Beautiful.
this time next week. Thank you once again, Cousin Al, for turning up today.
Thank
And for Bass.
Thanks for gracing us with your presence.
Thanks for gracing
Thank
us
you
with your
very
presence. But it's a wonderful day. It's like Voldemort dying. Everyone's out. All the Parramatta fans are out in their jerseys.
All right, you want to? Yeah, well. Yeah.
Wait, mate, we're very happy. Very happy.
Keep it
We'll
up.
win against Melbourne. Put your money on it.
Chris Anderson.